to show you guys that Christians, we have answers. We don't just say stuff, man. Like everything that we've said, we've been able to prove.
You don't, in terms of theology, you don't have any answers.
All right, bro. All right.
But anyways, you're talking about children.
Here, hold on just a second. Hold on.
Mute up. Stop manifesting. You haven't even started.
You're already muting me. What is this?
Mute up, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm muting.
Can you stop talking? Again, we have answers. They don't. Everything that we and the rest of the brothers have said, we've brought sources. They haven't brought anything. I'm done.
Thank you.
Hey, do you find it wild that the Muslim... Here, Rabbi, hold on just a second.
Now you're scared. Now that I'm up, you guys can't defend your claims that you said that you can consummate with children. That's not true.
I have a question for you when everything is done. When Travis gets finished, I have a question for you. I
came up to address your lies on 65.4, saying that you can have intercourse with children. So I'm going to show you that you guys are liars. If you're man enough, to make my screen bigger, I'm going to show you every single narration.
If you're man enough, you're going to answer your Quran.
You're scared now. Look at chapter 4, verse 6.
You're forced to have a discussion.
Look here, you're reading my mic.
If I can piggyback,
you're forced to have a discussion. You're forced to have a discussion.
What does chapter 4, verse 6 say about marriage?
Mute up.
Look, you're scared. According to the consensus of the scholar,
you're going to have to mute up.
According to the consensus of the scholars, it's puberty.
All right, so I'll bring you back up when you're ready to have this discussion there. Go ahead, Travis.
Yeah, just to piggyback off Amen here real quick, and what these Midianite women did was seduce 20,000 Israelite men to follow this pagan god that comes complete with child sacrifice. Now, we know that there was an eye for an eye law in place here, which the Muslims shouldn't push back against because their God says he's the author of this Torah that they're having a problem with, right? But these women were spared for lack of engagement in this, these little girls, because they were innocent. They weren't guilty of the crime back in Numbers chapter 25, man. So the Muslims see virgin and they instantly think with their Muhammad, right? So there's a very real problem here with the way the Muslims exegete a book through this Torah. Why don't they know what they're talking about?
Yep, very good. So now that that's done with, come up, Omar, you're going to have to answer for your Quran. You don't decide or you don't dictate the live stream. You're going to come up and you have to have a discussion where your Muslim brothers can't mute us, can't interrupt us. You're going to have a discussion and have to answer for your Quran. You already answered, you already told me that the Trinitarians were the real Christians who Allah helped because they were the ones who were dominant. I thank you for that. That was gold for that clip. It did wonders on YouTube. Now help me make some more views on YouTube. Come on up and come answer for your Quran. I hope you didn't leave, you coward.
Can I read another Sahih al-Bukhari hadith of Aisha? Would that be okay?
Just make sure it doesn't get my live banned from reading these beautiful hadiths.
Yes, sir, of course. It's Sahih al-Bukhari 6130. Sahih al-Bukhari 6130, and I'm sure you guys are already aware of it. I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah's messenger used to enter my dwelling place, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them to join and play with me. The playing with dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it is allowed for Aisha at the time, as she was a little girl, not yet reached the age of puberty. That is Sahih al-Bukhari 6130. Thank you.
That's right.
I haven't found Omar when I brought this.
I didn't say the Trinitarians are superior. I said that being superior does not mean always in numbers. Would you agree?
Oh, so that's Omar.
Would you agree that being superior is not always in numbers?
This is Omar?
Would you agree? Yes, would you agree to that?
Okay,
being superior is not always a number. Yes or no?
Beautiful.
Yes or no? Would you agree being superior is not always a number?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, answer this, because you said that you just lied on me. You just lied on my name, so I'm going to clear that up. I'm not going to answer anything until you answer me. Is being superior always a number? Yes or no? Is being superior always a number? Yes or no?
Chapter 61.
Is being superior always a number? Yes.
Chapter 61.
Look, you're a coward now. Look, when I'm up, you're scared.
Your Quran says that
you lied about 65.4. You lied about 65.
Where do you see that?
You lied about 65.
Where do you see that?
And now when I'm up to defend it,
wait. He said I lied about 65.
Don't dare bring these claims.
I guess Ibn Kathir is a liar for what he says.
Dare.
The same for the young that he says the same.
You're muting me. Look, you're scared. You can't defend it.
Be
You
a
cannot
man
defend
and answer your Quran.
it.
Be a man and
He
answer
shows
your
the
Quran.
he
Be a
shows
man and answer your
he
Quran.
shows the hadith of the Prophet.
Be a man and answer your
That's-
Quran.
He's
Be a man and answer your Quran.
and
Be a man and answer your Quran.
this is why you don't
Chapter
come.
61, verse 6.
This is why you don't come to.
says that Jesus said that Ahmed will come after
Because you're.
him. Where do we find this?
That's why you want.
I'll stop unmuting you when you're ready to have the discussion.
So
let me know.
Just to remind the
retract
room,
your statement about.
He's not going to answer.
Retract your statement about the tafsir. About the tafsir.
Let me know.
Retract your statement about the
tafsir. When you're ready to have the conversation.
Come on, Black Doctor.
You know what? It's crazy because he's not blocked on his other channel. I didn't block him, so he didn't. You didn't have to come in on this fake account. Just come up and have the discussion, man.
Bro, so for the edification, Abu, can I add something real fast?
No, Travis. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Al, God bless me. Just so everybody knows, every single classical exegete of the Quran is interpreting the verses the way that Godlogic is. Even the Shafi school of jurisprudence has these two verses, chapter 65, verse 4, and chapter 33, verse 49, right on top of each other, and saying there is no iddah if you didn't have relations with these children. Now, the iddah is for the prepubescent. It says this also in the Reliance of the Traveler. So this isn't Godlogic's interpretation of the verses. This is all the classical exegetes explaining the verse the same way that logic is. Ask the Muslims what the reason for revelation is for 65:4. They have to go to the Asbab an-Nuzul and see that Muhammad's followers were asking about the iddah for prepubescent girls. Instead of him smashing them in the face, he prescribed an iddah for these poor little girls.
And also, the ayah that you brought, Godlogic. Let me read this so the room can be edified by that. So he brought Surah An-Nisa 6, right? Surah An-Nisa 6. He said, let me go to the Surah An-Nisa 6. Guys, listen. This is what he's bringing, thinking that it's talking about the marriage, right? This is literally talking about the giving the whatever the wealth that was left for the orphan children. This is what it's talking about. Pay attention, guys. It says this, and test the orphans until they reach the age of marriage or marriageable age. Then, so if you recognize them in prudence, then hand over their wealth to them and do not devour it extravagantly or hastily before they grow up. So the purpose of this verse 4:6, it's not talking about marriage. It's talking about the orphan girls. When do you return their money back? When you have a guardianship over yatim girls, or the orphan girls or orphan babies, or orphan, when they reach the age of puberty, you can return their money back. You can return their wealth back. Until then, you keep them to yourself as guardians. That's what it's addressing. It's not addressing anything else. So 65:4 is about something else. 4:6 is totally something else. It's talking about the property of the orphans, okay?
Hey, to still be in their position here, a lot of the response that we get from the Muslims is Nisa means woman here in chapter 65, verse 4.
Okay, now I'm going to respond.
Well, hold on just a second. Here. But we can demonstrate that Nisa is actually used of little girls, like Al said in chapter 4, verse 127.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna see about that. Okay, my screen, chapter 4, verse 6, and then I'm going to show you the Asbab an-Nuzul because you lied about that, Travis, you clown. Now let's go to the Asbab an-Nuzul. Yeah, let's go to Asbab an-Nuzul 65. What does it say? Wait. Look, it says, Allah's messenger.
Omar, I'm going to let you speak.
Some women were not mentioned. Some women.
I'm going to let you speak. But what you're not going to do is disrespect the stage. No name calling. Have good decorum.
Okay, no problem.
Listen. I'm willing to let you make your argument. You're not going to be disrespectful on the stage. You're not going to overtalk people on the stage. Can you have good decorum?
Okay. So here's the Asbab an-Nuzul. And I'm going to show you Mustadrak al-Sahihain as well. And I want Abu Amir to read it and tell me what he understands by it. And then I'm going to we take the Quran, the Sunnah, the Sahaba, the Tabi'een, the followers of the Tabi'een, and the followers of the Tabi'een. Okay? So, Allah's Messenger, some women were not mentioned in the Quran. The young, as in the young women, the old women, and the pregnant women. This is the Asbab an-Nuzul.
The young?
The young what? The young women. The young women.
What does Sagara mean?
If I say أنا أصغر منك, what does that mean?
What does صغر mean, bro?
Yeah, if I say أنا أصغر
Don't play
منك.
with me. What is
أنا أصغر منك. What is أنا أصغر منك. يلا. What does it mean?
What does the صغر mean, bro? Don't play
What does
with me.
أصغر منك mean? أنا أصغر
It means
منك.
kids, dude.
No, it doesn't. أنا أصغر منك means
it
I'm
means
younger than
kids.
you. أنا أصغر منك.
This guy.
Now let's see if it means kids, everybody. Let's see if it means kids. Because we're gonna go to the أسباب النزول.
Chapter.
We're gonna go to المستدرك على الصحيحين. Have you ever heard of this book, Abu Amir? Yes or no? Did you hear this book before, buddy?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
He's going
who's
to
this book
the
by?
one that fits
If you heard of it, who's this book by?
It's okay. He's about to get busted. It's all right. Let him
Yeah,
complete his...
who's this book by?
He just buried himself.
If you heard of it,
Go ahead.
who's the book by?
Go ahead, Amir. Omar, and make your point. Go
No,
ahead.
he said he heard of the book, so I'm just curious
Stop
if he
covering the
knows.
camera. Stop covering.
Yeah, just go ahead and make your.
Make your point.
No problem. I'll teach him. So here is the أسباب النزول. Here is, look, when the ayah was brought down. Okay, look. قالوا قد بقي عدد من عدد النساء لم يذكرن الصغار والكبار ولا من انقطعت عنهن الحيض. So this is talking about what? Can you please explain, Abu Amir? Translate.
Look your kids.
It's talking about those whose menstruation cut off. not the
Due to old age.
No, it does not say. It says the صغار والكبار. الصغار والكبار. The young and the old. So this is the young women and the old women.
Yo, you guys
lie. This is the young women.
He's blocking the camera. He busted
Blocking
himself.
the camera. Look. الصغار. Now watch this now.
Wait, hold on.
Now I'm going to show you.
Hold on, wait.
Tafsir. Now I'm going to show you again.
You have to
I'm going to make my point. I'm going to finish my point right now.
No, you already made two.
No, because I told you I'm going to show you from the Tabi'in as well. I told you I'm going to show you from the Tabi'in as well. Let me bring all my evidence. Be fair.
You made a point.
Now, do you know, Abu Amir, have you ever heard of...
Omar, mute up.
Yourself.
Let me finish my points. What is this?
You
I didn't bring all my
embarrassed
evidence.
yourself, bro.
Let me bring my last piece of evidence.
You embarrassed yourself.
So we have from the Tabi'in, okay?
Omar, I just said we're responding. Mute up now.
You didn't let me finish my point. You did not let me
You
finish
already
my
did.
point.
You made
I didn't. I told you.
Respect the host, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. I want you to respond to this. It does not say only the old. It says the old and the young who cut off the menstruation.
Let's do this. All right. So hold on a second. So the first point that he brought up, guys, when he brought up the Asbab al-Nuzul, is he brought up young women, right? Or he tried to refer to that as if it's talking about young women, not girls. As if the girls who cannot be, even your scholars, say that the young girls can be attributed, called women. According to your scholars, chapter 2, verse 49, when Pharaoh kills the young girls, right? They're called Nisa, but it's referring to infant children. And if you go to the Tafsir on this, hold on, let me pull it up. It's Tafsir al-Tabari, chapter 2, verse 49, where it talks about how Pharaoh ordered the killing of all the infant boys, but yet saved the girls, saved the Nisa, the women. Talking about infant women. Watch how your scholars say that even children are called women. So this destroys your entire point. Watch this, guys.
Okay, it destroys my point. Ready?
Excuse me.
Okay,
Wait, mute up.
Excuse me. Golly. Omar, you gotta like come down off the coffee, man. You got time. You have time.
You're completely strawmanning my point. I never made the claim that Nisa is only unrestrictively in the Quran for women. You're strawmanning my point.
So then I don't have to waste my time doing this. So you agree that young prepubescent girls, babies even, are called and addressed as Nisa, as women, correct?
In the Quran, in that specific verse, the scholars say in a specific sense they could be referred to as Nisa. But in chapter 65, verse 4, are you let me continue? In chapter 65, verse 4, there's 3 categories. Therefore, it cannot be only.
Very good.
It cannot be one woman, one children. But you're not letting me finish my point, because my point was not anything about it that it only says women. My point was
so let me continue what I was saying.
Yeah, but you're strawmanning my point. Old, whose menstruation cut off. That's my point. I want you to respond to that.
Stop.
Those of the young and the old whose menstruation got cut off. I want you to respond to this.
Okay, Omar. Guys, I can moderate. I got this. It's okay. I can handle this attitude here. So, he just tried to say that his point is not that the young are addressed as women. But ladies and gentlemen, did he not make it an effort when he pointed at the young? He said, the young what? The young what? Young women. Young women. Did he not do that?
Correct. Yes, he did.
He made a whole show about it. So what do you mean that
Then I brought you the hadith of the Asbab al-Nuzul for it.
Omar, wait, I'm not done, brother. I let you speak. Let me speak.
Okay. Then after that, I'm going to show you from the Tabi'een.
Okay, you can do what you want, but relax. I'm only addressing you and what you said.
Okay,
so don't all of a sudden, please, nobody bring anybody else up right now. Don't bring anybody else up right now unless it's Paul or Jai or somebody, okay? But nobody else come on Rob Christian, all right? So, when you literally tried to make it a point, and when I post this on YouTube, we're going to see you saying young what? Young what? Young women, so it's not young girls, right? You literally did that. So now that you admitted that girls, even infant girls, can be called women and addressed as women, that is out of the window.
So again, you strawman me again. I never said, I said in a specific sense, and the verse in the Quran, when it's simply in the verse with Pharaoh, this is okay. Because you're strawmanning me. You're strawmanning me.
Don't be in panic mode.
So don't strawman me. Don't strawman me.
No, Omar, this is the thing with you. You literally don't know when you contradict yourself. You don't know when you do it. I'm here to help you. So let
me explain my argument so you don't strawman me. Because I said, in a specific sense, it's okay. However, when there's three different categories, they cannot be
Omar, you already did. Okay?
No, look, when it's in three different categories, you're strawmanning me. I'm not going to let you finish because you're strawmanning me.
I have to mute you.
There's three different categories, therefore it cannot be.
I'm asking respectfully for you to stop. So I said I let you speak. We let you speak with no interruptions. And you continue to interrupt me because you're in full panic mode right now.
You're strawmanning me. You're strawmanning me.
Okay. Oh, fix my straw man when it's your turn to speak, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mashallah. So we got that out the way. Young girls are called women in the Quran. They're called an-nisa, the same thing that's referred to in 65:4. Now, he said, so in 65:4, it's not referring to any particular group of women. There's three categories of women that's being spoken about. Duh. That's what we've been saying this whole time. There's three categories of women in 65 verse 4. One is old women who are past the age of menstruation. The second category are young girls who have not even reached puberty yet. Little girls. And the third category are pregnant women. Dude, stop making our point for us. Try to refute us. Stop helping us. Because you help us every time you speak. So refute the fact that 65:4, the second category of girls, is young, immature girls who have not reached puberty yet. Respond to that, please.
Okay, make my screen bigger, Yalla.
What'd you say?
Yeah, can you make my screen bigger?
No, but what did you call me?
I said Yalla. It means like, come on. Okay, so guys, remember, he strawman my point in a specific sense. That's why I never talked about any verse with Pharaoh. I know that he likes to go there. In a specific sense, Allah addressed them as Nisa. However, when there's three different categories, you cannot say that they're all different. They're going to all be of the same category. Now, his claim is that this is referring to those who did not reach menstruation period, as in their prepubescent. So remember what I said about the Tabi'een, and I know Abu Amir knows what I'm talking about if he has any knowledge. The Tabi'een is a hujjah upon us. Okay? Now, when one of the Tabi'i was asked about this, I'm just going to translate this for you, because this is where I want you to address. It says, so Sulaiman was asked about this. I don't know if Abu Amir, do you know Muswat al-Tafsir al-Ma'thur? Have you ever heard of that before?
I don't know. Go ahead, bro.
You don't know? Okay, don't worry. So it's a tafsir that goes back to the Sahaba and the Tabi'een. Okay, how they understood it. Because no one addressed the hadith that I brought of the Asbab al-Nuzul, where it's talking about the young and the old whose menstruation got cut off. Not that they never menstruated. So let's see.
It doesn't, no.
So let's see. Yes.
Yes. It didn't say the young got their, can you show us where it said the young got their menstruation cut off?
Look. الصغار والكبار ولا من انقطعت عنهن الحيض. Thank you very much. Anyways, now
you're going too fast. Can you pull that back
الصغار
up? Go over it very slowly.
والكبار. الصغار
والكبار. Omar, I'm telling because you can't see what we can see. Can you scoot your screen over to the beginning of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you break down what it's saying word for word, please?
Yeah, there was women that were not mentioned. The young and the old and those whose menstruation got cut off. So if you're saying that the old, this is Allah.
To the old idiot.
Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me finish? Because watch, guys, he's gonna say, he's gonna say that this is talking about. Are you gonna let me finish? He's gonna say that this is talking about the old women.
It actually starts. Hold on, wait. Omar,
yeah, he's gonna say that this is talking about the old women. So look, she's the woman who has given birth to the children. She's divorced. Then she has one menstrual cycle. Then her second period comes, and she does not menstruate.
Hold on, wait.
So this is talking about women.
Hold on, wait.
Thank you very much.
Omar,
this is talking about women because this is how the Tabi'een understood this verse. This is how the Tabi'een understood this verse.
Hold on, wait.
This is how the Tabi'een understood this verse. That's why I was trying to bring this with it. And you didn't let me because it's going to bury you. It's going to bury you because this is the Tabi'een explaining it. And the Tabi'i, he says, she is the woman who has given birth to her children. She is divorced, so she gets divorced. Then she has one menstrual cycle. Then her second period comes, and then she does not menstruate. So that's not talking about children. Thank you very much.
Wait. So this is beautiful. Omar, notice how what you just read talked about one of the specific category of women that's talked about. Remember, the category mentions the women who are past menstruation. It mentions the women who are too young, who have not menstruated at all. And then it talks about the ones who are pregnant. Now, according to what you just read, it talked about the pregnant women and when their periods come and what happens with them, correct?
No, look, it says those who got the menstruation and the pregnant. Nice try. And the pregnant.
Omar,
and the pregnant.
Omar, relax with me.
And the pregnant.
I know, and the pregnant.
Man, come on, man.
What you just read, Omar, stop panicking. Because you just got
no panicking. You guys are light work, man. 4K. You guys are light work.
You got caught in 4K.
For real.
Omar, can you go back to what you just read in the English? The English thing that you just read.
Yeah, in the English. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. It says, so she gets divorced.
Wait.
She gets divorced. Yeah, she has given birth to children.
Given birth. Now, pause.
She is divorced.
Pause.
She gets a divorce.
Pause. So
I want you to address this point. She gets a divorce.
Wait. The pregnant woman is getting divorced, correct?
She gets a divorce.
It's the pregnant woman, right?
She gives. No, this is talking about the second. This is talking about وَلَا إِلَّا مِحِدْنَا.
It says she gives birth to her.
I'm going to go back to the Arabic.
No, stay.
This is not looking good for you.
Omar,
no, I want to go back to the Arabic because this is not looking good for you.
Oh my gosh, Omar.
Oh, he's running, dude.
Come on, Omar.
It says right here.
Omar.
وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَا. وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَا is right here.
Omar, go back.
That's why you have to address my point. So I'm going to translate the page back.
Omar, go back.
Hold on. Hey. Okay, there you go.
This is tough. So Omar, just do what I tell you to do, okay? Just follow what I say for you to do, okay? Can you go ahead? So read the part where it says she is the woman who has given birth. Correct?
She is the woman who has given birth to children. This is talking about the first category.
To children.
And then the next one.
Wait, Omar. Just wait.
Bro, وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَا is the next one. Those who did not menstruate.
He's addressing that. Come on. Just wait.
Yes, it is.
No, dude.
Then go on the tafsir. Go on this and prove me wrong then.
If we go to the tafsir.
The exegete of this verse.
The exegete tells us that there's a difference.
And tafsir al-ma'thur. This is specifically for وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَا. Because you're strawmanning my point.
No, just relax.
Look, it's right here. وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَا. وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَا. It's right here. Those who did not menstruate. It's addressing those who did not menstruate. Why are you lying? It's addressing because it's addressing those who did not menstruate. You're lying now because you got
lying, bro.
You're lying now.
Scared to death.
I gotta meet this guy. This dude is a coward.
Who did not menstruate? Those who did not menstruate. Address this.
You can't even be honest with the own text.
Address this. I'm being honest. It says those who did not menstruate.
You won't even let me go step by step to the stuff, dude.
Look,
so mute your mic. I'm about to expose what you did. Mute your mic. I'm about to expose what you did.
Addressing those who did not menstruate, you liar. Look,
according to what he just brought up,
it's addressing those who did not menstruate. Address this.
Mute up.
Because you're reaching and you're strawmanning my point. You're strawmanning my point.
Move this dude.
You just got to go down until you're ready. Dude, I have given you ample opportunity to have a respectful discussion. We heard you talk. We heard you make your point. And in us responding to you, in your panic, you can't even sit and chill and even go through the text systematically because you're scared. You're too afraid to even do that and be critiqued. You can't even be analyzed. Dude, it's tough for you. Literally in the text that he was bringing up, It was breaking down the specific category of women. She is the one who gets pregnant and gives birth to children. Breaking down the specific category. In there, it never mentioned how the young girl had her period cut off. This is why we have it in Ibn Kathir, who literally says, the girls, same for the young. Same for the young, in Ibn Kathir, same for the young, Jalalain, same for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation. This is why you have it in your jurisprudence. Your jurisprudence, who quotes this? For those who guys don't know what the jurisprudence is their consensus of the scholars. They give their consensus on the ruling of this. And the ruling is that you're allowed to marry and have relations as long as the father allows it, to have relations with a young girl before she...
Say we should read the Asbab Nuzul by Wahidi from the official website of Kingdom of Jordan here.
Like I would love, yeah. If you have it on your, do you anybody got it?
Shoot.
I'll have it. I can pull it up. But
yeah, now watch.
I would love to have a respectful conversation with Omar where we can go back and forth. But he just can't. He panics too much. He panics too much and can't shut up. Like if he came to Christ, and got the Holy Spirit, he would have patience. But you know, it is.
But